Alright, to start off the zombie makeup, I'm going in with just some moisturizing coconut water spray. I like to hydrate my face really well when I'm doing these face paints. This is the e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm. I'm going to be applying that all over my face and rubbing that in really well. Alright, now I'm going in with the 12 Color Primary Effects Cream Palette from the brand Narrative Cosmetics. And here I am just showing you the back so you can see the names of the colors I'll be using. I'm going to start out with this purple and use a little synthetic brush, and I'm just going to be applying that all over my eye up to my eyebrow, and I will be taking it underneath my eye as well. Next, I'm going to go in with this dark kind of wine color, and I'm just going to be deepening up around my eyes and in the crease, making it look a little bit more irritated. And this is the first time I've used these cream paints from Narrative Cosmetics, and I have to say they are pretty amazing because once they set, once they dry down, they are completely waterproof and pretty smudge proof, which is awesome. You don't have to set them with a powder or anything. Now I'm going to go in with the black, and you have to be careful with this black because it's extremely pigmented, so you'll see me kind of wipe my brush off a little bit before I go in and blend it, and I'm just using this to go through and deepen up my eye a little bit more and make it more dead looking, I guess. And here I'm taking that same black and just going across my mouth so that if you see inside my prosthetic at all, it's just black. Now I'm going to be taking some petroleum jelly or Vaseline, and using a Q-tip I'm going to run that really well through my brows because getting latex in your eyebrows is never a pleasant thing. Here I'm just showing you the liquid latex I used. I think I got this one from Walmart, but any liquid latex will work. Here I'm just showing you the prosthetic that I made. I will have the videos for that linked up in the corner. Now I'm taking that darker red color and filling in my nose because I didn't realize when I was first doing it that my nose was going to be showing. I'm going to be sticking the prosthetic to my face just with latex because I'm just doing this for like a photo shoot and a little short video. If I were going to be wearing this all day on Halloween, I would use more of a stronger adhesive, more like Prosade or something like that. But I just put the latex on the inside of the mask, and then I put a light layer around my face just so that it has something to stick to. And here I'm just applying the prosthetic to my face and holding it until the latex gets tacky and it starts sticking to itself. I decided I wanted to do a wound on my neck area, so I'm just going to be layering up latex here, and I put 2 or 3 layers on there. As it dries, I add more. To go around the border of the prosthetic to help it blend into the rest of my skin better so it doesn't look just like a mask, I am taking cotton balls and latex, and I will just be applying some latex, laying the cotton ball down, and then soaking the cotton with more latex so that it can blend into my skin. The great thing about zombie makeup is it doesn't have to be neat, so this doesn't have to be a seamless transition. You don't have to hide all of your edges with this type of makeup because it just makes it look like the skin is rotting. Going in with the black, purple, and wine red color, I'm just going to blend the eye sockets of the prosthetic more into my own, deepen them up and darken them so that, they just look more hollowed out and dead. I'm also going to be going around and adding a little bit more to the shadows on the prosthetic as well. Next, I'm going to be taking this red color, and I'm going to be using a really small brush and applying this to my waterline. It doesn't say on the package whether or not you can apply it to your waterline, so do this, be cautionary when you do this. I'm not 100% sure that this is eye safe. I didn't have any irritation from doing this, and I thought it gave a really cool effect in making my eyes look all irritated and sore. Here I'm just going over the nose area, making it look more irritated. And then I'm taking the red and going around the outside of the ripped mouth, just to add some more, more of a base for when I do the blood. Here I'm very carefully taking a spatula with a pointed end and trying to rip holes into the latex. It wasn't working super great, So I just started rubbing on the latex, and it ended up looking like rotted skin that had holes in it. And then just taking those same reds and purples, I'm just going in and making it look like an open wound. Now I'm going to take the Narrative Cosmetics 12 Color Death FX Cream Palette, and I'm going to go in with this pale green color, the yellow, and kind of the peach color. And I'm going to be adding to the highlights on the mask just to make everything pop a little bit more. And now I'm going to be using these colors to color the cotton that I put around the perimeter of the mask. And I decided that a sponge would work a little bit better for blending it. And the point here is just to try and match the cotton and latex that I added to the prosthetic so that it all just looks like one piece. And I also blend those colors down my neck as well. And with makeup like this, it's just layering different colors on top of each other until you get the color that you want. Going back to the Primary FX Cream Palette, just taking these colors here and adding them around the perimeter as well, just to add more dimension into the skin. And once again, this doesn't have to be perfect because your skin is supposed to be rotting. Next, I'm taking one of my favorite things in the whole world. This is Graftobian's Blood Paste. And I'm going to be using my spatula and applying that to where all of the bloody wounds would be. Alright, so here I'm going to show you a little bit of a pro tip that I have learned. If you've ever used fake blood, especially the cheaper fake blood that you can get around Halloween time, once you put it on the skin, it starts to dry and eventually it'll just be cracky and messy. If you get some personal lubricant like KY jelly, or this is just the Walmart version of the KY jelly, the water soluble one, and mix it in with the fake blood, it will stay moist, I guess you could say. It doesn't dry out. And actually, I found out this time around that it helps prevent staining when you have blood all over your skin. I'm doing about 2/3 of the bottle fake blood and then about 1/3 of the personal lubricant, and you just mix that really, really well. And then I'm just going to apply that around the chin, the mouth, like I just had a really tasty lunch, and I ended up getting it all over the place while I was doing this. But I really love this method because the blood stays wet. All right, there we have it. That is my simplified kind of beginner's version of zombie Halloween makeup. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something today, and I would really appreciate it if you went and followed me on Instagram and subscribed to my YouTube channel. I hope you all have a wonderful, safe Halloween, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.